Hello there. Now this one will have the Rejoiners and the left up in arms. The Tory government is considering scrapping some EU labour laws. Firstly, please subscribe and like this video to give my channel a boost, and I'm always uploading new content, so please do check back daily. And a big thanks to my Patreon and PayPal supporters. Now that the UK has left the EU and is no longer bound by its rules, it is reported that Boris Johnson is looking at weakening or scrapping some of their labour laws. But of course the Rejoiners and the hard left will brand this as a bonfire of workers' rights and try to convince everyone that the horrid Tories will soon have the children back up the chimneys. And one of the rules that may be relaxed is the Working Time Directive 48-hour week. So the left will be screaming that we'll all be working for twice as long and for half the pay. Now the 48-hour week rule means no one can be forced to work for more than 48 hours a week averaged over 17 weeks. But if you want to work longer and earn the overtime, you can opt out of it anyway. Also, as the business secretary Kwasi Kwarteng said, "I'm very struck as I look at EU economies how many EU countries, I think it's about 17 or 18, have essentially opted out of the Working Time Directive. So even by just following that, we are way above the average European standard, and I want to maintain that. I think we can be a high-wage, high-employment economy, a very successful economy, and that's what we should be aiming for." And a few days ago, the FT tweeted, "UK workers' rights at risk in plans to rip up EU labour market rules." To which the business secretary responded with, "We are not going to lower the standard of workers' rights. The UK has one of the best workers' rights records in the world, going further than the EU in many areas. We want to protect and enhance workers' rights going forward, not row back on them." But this will not prevent the left firing off anti-workers' claims against the Tories. But there is the Brexit trade agreement the UK has signed up to with the EU, of course, where, although there is no requirement for the UK to remain in a level playing field lockstep with EU law as time goes on, a baseline of rights has been established. And if the European Union thinks we've gone below that baseline, they can use the newly established Partnership Council to bring any infringement to light and sort it out through the procedure set out in the Brexit deal treaty. And the BBC quotes the EU ambassador to the UK, João Valle de Almeida, saying yesterday that the EU could retaliate against the UK if it oversteps the mark, and that "it will be for us to judge the extent to which it violates this principle of level playing field, and if that is the case, there are mechanisms in the treaty, in the agreement, that allow us to discuss and eventually to come to an understanding. If no understanding, there are retaliation measures that can be applied on both sides." And that rule does, as the ambassador says, work both ways. Now, as the saying goes, there are many different ways to skin a cat. But the pro-EU rejoin types believe there is only one way to do anything, and that's the EU way, come what may. And there are many different ways to ensure workers' rights, not just the EU way. And as proven by the COVID-19 vaccine rollout programme, Brexit and the UK way of doing things is best for the UK. Anyway, if you want to hear more from me, please don't forget to subscribe and also press that little bell, or you won't get any notifications. And if you want to see more of me, buy a mug with my mug on it by following the link in the descriptions box below and support me on Patreon or PayPal. So what do you think about workers' rights in the UK? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching.